Whoop. Hi guys, this is your boy Martin, and I have today a video for you where we will compare F3 models. So F3 Basic, F3 Sport, Special Series, F3-T Limited Special Series. I try to give you as much information as I know on 2022 and 2023 product line. And however, what we will focus more, it's like really the difference between like sport version and touring version. And actually, if you are watching me on MartinTheVlogger.com, like the largest vlog about Can-Am on-road vehicles, I have done like full overview of the Can-Am Spyder F3 Limited Special Series, which is this one. I have done also the video now about what is the best model for you guys if you are thinking about Ryker, Spyder F3 or F3S, Spyder F3 Limited or Limited Special Series, or even RT20 Plus. I have asked you questions, so that video can help you out to decide. And today, boy, it's a topic. It's very difficult topic. I will get there. I will tell you a little bit from my experience, because this bike is from 2015, and where the models where are they now, what they have changed and what they have not. So it's bloody cold in here. So you know what? First 500 views, no video ads, and no bullshit around. Straight to the point. Let's get started. Today it's gonna be really a hardcore day. I deserve every single penny for this. I'm not paid. Okay, so you know why this topic is very complicated? It's not me not being able to read. I can go on the website on BRP and read what are the differences and make you a video. But it's not that easy. Actually, I was doing homework yesterday, and if you go on the BRP world and you go between all the F3 models and you are on your smartphone, it's very hard to really see the major differences, or maybe not really major differences. You can see the major differences, but if you go into details, it's very difficult. And sometimes, I don't know what's wrong with them, but sometimes the information don't match. So I think the key aim is to get you to the showroom, which is absolutely all right. The problem is when you will get to the showroom and there is not a skilled dealer who cannot really answer all of your questions. That can be a trouble. The second problem with this is there are huge differences between continents, between countries. So what BRP considered as a limited version or special series, and what it's included, it can really differentiate. Now, let's start with two things. Let's really talk first about the key difference between, and let's use the words touring and sport, two differences. And also I'll tell you very quickly, hopefully, what is the difference between different like options, like special series and limited, and you know that. So basic options, of course they look different, and mostly why they look it's the same platform ever since 2014 when it was introduced. It's the same platform. Of course T was introduced 2017, something like that. So ever since it's the same platform, and it's very good. Yeah, it's very good. Why it is good? They haven't changed a lot, like really like visually. There is a lot of changes that are not so significant. But why I like that it's not like RT20 Plus. I prefer this model because they use proper plastics that they used at the beginning of 2014, when there was no COVID, no cost cutting that much, you know, like really this bike is much better quality than RT20 Plus. I stand behind my words. So really good one. Now, so you see the difference, it's in the height. The height is there because of the sound system. We will get there. Now, if I can really, like in few words, say what are the basic differences, this one, and especially how they are positioned, this bike, the F3 and F3S, it's a sport bike that should be for one person, occasionally for two. That can allow you to go around the corners much faster than F3-T because of the rear suspension and whole setup, because of the logic of the EQ and stuff like that. It is the only bike that has sport. That bike doesn't have a sport button. This one has, well, some of them. This bike, actually you will not get like really the full package. It's really like what they are trying to sell you. It's a minimalistic package. So one seat we will get there, and you have to buy shed bags, so in order to travel more comfortably. This one is really built like you buy it and you can go 2 up directly. You will have bags, you will have more options, you will have windshield included and stuff like that. So really, I think it's obvious from the name: touring and more comfort, sport, sharpness. Can we say minimalistic look? I don't like. I'm sorry guys, there is a project going on. It's an old bike, 2015. So that's the basic difference. Now, if we will talk what you can get in different options of the models. Now on the market you can buy F3 or F3S Special Series. I think there was just F3S, and then there used to be Special Series. Now it's under one. So what you get, like the basic model, if you just click and you buy the plain F3, you will not get, you will get bike without rear passenger packs. It's really for one, it's like one seater. You will not get any spoiler or windshield. You will not get sport button. You will get, it's quite a difficult topic, but you will get Zach's basic shocks. F3S or Special Series is coming now with Kabaya shocks. The difference there is one, it's like super terrible, and one, the Kabayas are just terrible. Good. And I would like to go from the front to the back. At the back, I don't know what type of shocks they are using because it was really confusing. F3 and F3S is using Zach's and Kabaya. The F3-T and limited Special Series is using, again, Zach's but big bore shocks. At the back, sometimes it's I believe Zach's, and sometimes it's Kabaya. I don't know. We will get there. What else you get? With the sport, you get a sport button. So that's one thing that F3 Basic doesn't have. You get unique colors, very important. And in the Basic in the US, what they come up with is that they call it Essentials, something like that. It's a package that you can buy and it costs 3, 4, 5 grand, something like that. And you get bags, you get windshield, you got Akrapovic exhaust, which is 2,300 euros or dollars now. It's insane. Back in 2015 I paid 1,300. I should buy like 20 of them and just keep them. So obviously now, like, you get a little bit more of that kind of luxuriness with a Special Series option. Now, when we talk about touring, with touring, it's just you have T, you have limited and limited Special Series. Now, what's the biggest difference? I would say, if I have to choose some, is that with T you get only foot packs. With limited Special Series you got floorboards. I also think limited comes with the floorboards, yes. You got limited seats, which are more comfy seats than the stock ones. T doesn't come with a top case, so that's an additional thing, and I will get there, because having this touring model with these bags only, I don't like them. I like them, but not when you don't have top case. And yeah, the big difference is that T comes only with, because key difference, basic stock shock. Yeah, stock shock at the back, it's a regular shock. Here you have like real shock plus the air suspension. And on T you got the manual one, so you need to go to the gas station or at home, use a compressor and lift it, you know, or based on your needs. Now with the limited and limited Special Series, you got compressor inside, so they call it's automated. Before that, I saw in the brochure that you were able to buy compressor, especially for the T that was not having it. When I was yesterday on the BRP website, the option was not there, so I don't know if they have like excluded or whatever, but And also the difference is that you have 2 extra speakers in here. You have a backrest that looks good. So I think that those are the major differences between T and Limited Special Series. Now let's go from the front to the back and let's talk about the differences in general. Desperate times needs desperate solutions. I don't care, I'm freezing. At least you will see like where I'm pointing better. Whee! Good. So we'll go from the front to the back, and I will be pointing on differences in different models, whatever. So front, what you can see here, the grill in here, it's a stock grill. That's what you get with basic versions like I believe T and just F3. That one, it's what they call sport grill. It has badge of the Limited, and basically you will get it on Special Series as well. If we go further, the whole platform is the same. I told you about the shocks, so these are way too soft. It's just joke. Big bore shocks from Zach's, and in our tour and rental agency, tourzone3.com, so the coolest tour and rental agency in the world. If you would like to ride Europe on 3 wheels, I can be your tour guy. We will be changing springs for sure, so we will keep the shocks and we will be changing springs there, but that's a different story. The trunk, it's the same. Now, where is the obvious difference? I mean, of course, I do not have fenders, but the bike is coming with fenders. In 2019, they have changed the fenders and the logic. Now, maybe you think, okay, they just bring a new fender, but we have a kind of a running light here. Also, we have a turn light signals in there. And the thing is, does it work? Yeah. So we have a turn light signals in there. Now, here comes my trouble. That is actually connected to here. Ever since, I believe 2019, they do not put turn light signals in here. As you can see, I still have turn light signals in my mirrors. Of course, the look is different, but I still do have, this bike is 2015, I have turn light signals in there. What I don't like about it is that you are less visible. That turn light signal right over there is just too low, and I don't like it. You know what's a joke? I was fixing mirrors on this brand new bike. Actually, have a look at this. This is the end of the video, what you will see. Do you hear it? Completely different sound. This is properly in there. Yeah, you pay 30 grand and you have a shaky mirror. Every F3-T Limited Special Series or RT models, you need to fix them. And second joke is that the fix cost like 30 bucks and BRP cannot do it. Of course, I have aftermarket shop, it's good for me, but I'm just saying. Now, if you go like this way, in US, you will have here option to buy fog lights. We have daylights, running lights in Australia. In Europe, we must have running lights here. In US, you are running these as a daylights. We can only run them officially as a high beams only. Of course, I did the modifications. Now, as you go further, is my mic on? If I go further, you can see that this bike is more sharp. I have bought the gauge spoiler. I don't like windshields. Of course, you can buy windshields. F3-T is coming automatically with windshield, and you can see it's much higher. It's because we have speakers in there. On T, Limited and Limited Special Series, you have 4 speakers in front, but I think it fits the logic of the touring because you have more wind protection. Now, the windshield. I like to keep my bike, the sport bike, clean. You can buy, I think it's called Blue Ridge windshield. But this one, as a stock as it comes, for me, it's not high enough. When I was riding, it's just hitting me straight into my face. And I'm 6'5", 6'6", so 2 meter tall dude, like MJ used to be. So, not Jackson, Jordan. And so that's the difference. Of course, we have also here, can I open it? It's also the difference. You have glove box compartment right over there. So that's a different story comparing to here. You don't have anything in there. And as I go further, come with me. So as we will go further, F3 Special Series and F3 just basic comes with foot pegs only. As an aftermarket, of course, you can buy floorboards. It's not a big deal, but normally they do not come with floorboards. T comes with foot pegs as well, and limited and limited special series do comes with the floorboards, so not only foot pegs. You cannot raise the passenger boards. That's the difference comparing to RT20 model, but that is a different story. You can raise those foot pegs up, so you look like you're riding just one up. I don't know. Now we have engine. Engine is absolutely the same, even in comparison to 2015 to 2022. There is a difference. The difference is, I don't know if you can see me. The difference it's even between models. You can buy 2022 F3 limited special series whatever T, and you can buy this sport one, and there is a difference. Same engine, same horsepower, the brand is different. I don't have it on the paper, it's just my thinking. I was riding this, I was riding different F3S and F3T, and the logic is more soft, more towards touring. The engine is set up that way. So same horsepower, whatever, but the action and the feeling is different. Same 6-speed automatic, semi-automatic gearbox or semi-electric. And of course there is one more difference. 2015, like the Rotax is doing evolutions. I don't know if there is really like material and logic evolution to the Rotax 30 engine, but my 2015 is much sharper than bikes you can buy today. It's because BRP is focusing on mileage and more smoothness than really, like, I would call it joy. And also it has something to do with emissions, because back in the day it was okay with Euro 4, so less strict emissions, so the bike was just running differently. Now what's next, and I will take you with me. And you have all the, so we have this, and we have all the connectors, so you can plug your phone and listen to music, whatever. Now I will start it up. So this is 2015 dashboard. Now what you get, it's in the middle as a standard in F3S versions. As a standard you will get a small colorful dashboard in here. I mean, this one is just all good old-fashioned one. So that's the difference. Special series are coming with a full color dashboard. Now this one is the biggest one that you can get. It also contains the navigation, and you can connect your phone there. Just let me sit you here over quickly. The thing is, you think, oh, that's great, I can have a navigation sat nav there, you can really do listen to the music, skip the tracks, whatever. It sounds beautiful, it's just not that nice. It's so complicated because you need to connect via something that is called, the app it's called BRP Connect. It's a nightmare, and you need to buy side-jig navigation and then run it through, and then when somebody's calling you, usually it kicks you out. It's a nightmare. In our tour and rental agency we're gonna have a sat nav here. It's not an important story, but I'm just saying. Told you about 4 speakers. If you will buy the kit that they say it's like essentials, you will get a soundbar here, but there are no really, not aftermarket but original by BRP, there are not integrated sound systems on F3 or F3S model. Sorry, yeah, somebody has destroyed my mirror. 200 euros just to fix it. Just saying. Now as for this, 2 things. You can see the controlling units. Now cruise control was one thing that was confusing for me. Back in the day, F3S was coming with the cruise control. All other things were not. Now I was not able to see if there is a cruise control included or not. Definitely on F3S and special series it should be there. On limited special series it's there. Now with this colorful display you got the joystick, so you can navigate around. And this is one thing I don't like. They have introduced this electronic handbrake. Of course I have electronic handbrake on the F3S, but there's only one button. So one button it's on, one button it's off. Now sometimes when I start the bike and I'm in a, wah! You see, and now it doesn't work. There you go. Jesus! Stop doing this to me! Great example. I'm not really making this up. Great example. You know, that's the big difference. It usually used to be handbrake off, handbrake on, handbrake off, handbrake on. Never had such an issue, you know? So, I'm just saying, okay? Now, so I told you about this, how different it is. Then you got the same electronic system ever since 2000, I think 18. You cannot buy manual gearbox, it's not there anymore. What you have there as a difference, it's this what it is, like menu box or navigation panel, whatever. Maybe some people are thinking, if you do not ride Spyder before, it can be dangerous to, you know, move your left hand from the boss and go here. It's not, because it's so safe to ride Spyders. I'm usually riding on my bike on the highway when I need to be on the highway like this, just resting my hand, and it's all fine. I mean, it's not super something I like. Maybe over the time you got used to it. It's not really intuitive. I prefer to do you can do the same things with the joystick, but I don't know. Now, before I move forward, there is one thing about the handlebars. Now, before that, they have introduced, with F3s, they have introduced U-fit system, and a U-fit system was basically you have had, I believe, 5 positions on handlebars. How tall are you? You was able to go further or shorter to the dashboard. I'm having the tallest version possible, and also here doesn't matter if you have pegs or bolts. That's position +2 all the way to the -2, so they can accommodate everyone. Before F3, I was not able to sit on any bike. I was able to sit, I was not able to ride, because I just simply cannot squeeze in, because I have beautiful long legs. Now, what they have changed, they have still kept the +2, -2 and 0, so 5 positions. With the bars, they have moved from 5 positions, I believe it was 5. Now what they call it, this is short reach. It comes with a special series, limited special series, and you got long reach, I believe, and you have something like medium, like normal position. I think, I don't know how it is called, but short reach and long reach should be there. Now, so that's one thing that has really like significantly changed. Seats, yes, F3 basic basically. When I was buying my bike, I had 2 stock seats, 2 packs, so I was able to ride 2 up. Not anymore. You receive this monoseat call, and you need to buy additional seat and packs if you would like to ride 2 up. All right. My advice: do not buy the shitty rear shock. If somebody offers you 2 up, optional riding shock upgrade, whatever, just don't buy it. It's wasted money. Here you will automatically get 2 seats. Okay. The only thing is, with T you will get stock seats. These are the limited premium seats, more bigger quality. Of course, this is not a stock seat. This is called Cannonball, and it's it's not aftermarket. It's original BRP, and it's a very good seat. So these are limited. Of course, I have heated grips. I have heated grips on F3S that it comes together. On F3 limited special series, you have heated grips. These are also foam grips on top. And by the way, my thing, again, going a little bit to the history, in 2015 I bought heated grips. They've been nightmare back then, original by BRP. Just one button, one option, turn on and off. They don't do almost anything. Same situation on 2022 model, just absolutely rubbish heated grips. On RT20 Plus it's different, 2 levels I guess of heating. This one is just nightmare. I don't know why BRP is doing it. Seat, and also now I'm coming to the and the backrest. Now, difference between T, I told you about the shock. Okay, so the T manual, air system, limited and limited special series, full. Now I'm coming to this. Have a look. If you buy T only, you will get no top case. You will just get a cover there. I can turn this into a bike, bike without a top case if I want, because there is a solution at the back. I will never do it because it's painful, but you just undo this bolt next to these seats and you can remove it. It's a matter of a couple of minutes if you are lucky. If you are not lucky, it can take ages. But my thing is, these are shed bags, original that BRP works with shed, and I can accommodate fully faced helmet in it. So if I'm two up, of course I have second seat for my wife or whoever. My wife only. So I'm good husband. Enough of this. They can accommodate two fully faced helmets. You will not squeeze any helmet in here. I never liked it ever since they have released it, because the shape is just wrong. Of course we will have inner bags for our guests on our tour and rental agency, but I cannot put there my helmets. And if you are on the road, you can squeeze in, of course not squeeze in, you can put in very comfortably. My hand is getting frozen. Okay, so you can squeeze in or put in the fully faced helmet in front. Same goes there, absolutely the same thing. In here you will not fit. So if you are two up, you will have a trouble. Now with this, with the limited and limited special series, you get top case, and you have light in here that it works. You have a charger. I cannot open the place because my hands are frozen, and you can put two fully faced helmet double XL into here with no trouble whatsoever. Antenna, no, this is aftermarket. Usually you get the big ass antenna that doesn't work and it looks ugly. This one is at least looks better. So and you have in a special series, limited special series, you have heated handlebars for the passenger. Now one thing, and not even the dealer here knew about it, but I knew. 2022 limited special series was coming with passenger backrest, not passenger, the driver backrest, and I do not have it because it was not part of the box, and there is written in the small letters when you sign the deal that the conditions may change. Well, you are not fucking changing my conditions. I bought it with a rider backrest. I'm gonna have it with a rider backrest. It's 400 or 500 euros. So but be careful, and 2023 models are not coming with a backrest. There are some differences on RT20 Plus, what they used to be, what it's not, but it's not a story, and not today's story, but I can tell you many different stories, trust me. Guys, last thing, of course, the bike is ready to tow a trailer. We cannot do it in Europe. It's illegal, of course, because whatever, it's not fun, but whatever, it's different, it's illegal in Europe. So, but it's prepared to be towing your trailer. That bike is ready as well. I do not have a rear fender, don't worry about that, but the bike comes with a rear fender. And the rest, I guess it's absolutely the same. There is no way I'm going back there again. It's just super cool. Guys, this is pretty much it. I told you everything that I know. Of course, in case you are buying a new F3 or Spyder or Ryker, do more research and see what's the deal in your area. In case you would like to find out a little bit more about Spyders and upgrades and whatever we've been doing with that bike, with the F3S limited special series, go on MartinTheVlogger.com. We have even new series. It's called Tuesday Shorts. So Tuesday short videos where I just shortly talk about one problem usually, or not problem, one thing. And in case you would like to tour, in case you would like to ride Europe on 3 wheels, MartinTheVlogger, toursont3.com, but you can click through MartinTheVlogger.com there. So toursont3.com, and we'll be doing tours like Montenegro, 8-day crazy tour, and that bike is ready for rent. We will do Grossglockner, the largest meeting of Spyder riders in Europe with a Rotax factory tour. We will do tour Slovakia, and in case you want, there are self-guided tours or custom-built guided tours with the coolest tour guide ever, Martin. Martin the Vlogger. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and remember, choose wisely your model of F3 and always have fun.